my filming conditions or recording conditions are ridiculous. I know it looks fine because it looks like I'm just sitting on a bed, but I'm surrounded by more beds, clothes, bags, boxes, a box of cereal up there, pots and pans. We're all basically living out of one room.
So, yes, you're back home.
So back home, we moved in on Saturday. I can't tell you how good it feels to be home. Obviously,
I bet.
we are up like pretty much upside down, but just like being in your own house, you know, just we set up a bed in Rosie's room and we've got the bed in our room. This room's not been decorated till the new year, but everywhere else obviously is in the house, like I've obviously explained before, but we've managed to set one bed up, so we're kind of like living upstairs. But like even just having the garden and like, you know, knowing where things are, like it's just I can't.
Even that feeling of not thinking, oh, I forgot something. If I forgot something, I've got to go all the way home. You know, like knowing that if you've got everything there, you'll find it.
That's it. And also another bonus is we plugged the machines in the weekend. So that's when you're a family, you've got 3 children, the washing machine and the tumble dryer.
Sorry,
like,
yeah.
That's been a huge issue. Like
Oh,
all
I
the washing of
bet.
the uniforms, the sports kits, our clothes. Edward, like he wears 2
Oh,
outfits a day. You know,
gosh,
like
yeah.
it's that kind of thing that you really miss the most. And they're plugged in, so I feel like even with them plugged in, it just feels like home.
Oh,
But,
yeah, you can just get on and do washing. Who'd have ever thought that you'd really enjoy doing washing so much?
I know, plugging in your machines. Oh, it's so funny. Did you read? Right. So, you know, the other day, I don't know if you saw my Instagram story. I posted a story of me in the laundrette and with my coffee saying, oh, like coming into 5 weeks now, not at home, between here and my friends doing the washing, can't wait to get back in the house or something like that. I said.
Yeah.
There was like 5 stories online saying
No.
Sam Fairs is left homeless.
Oh, my God.
Right, but it's so funny because
So
you know what?
dramatic.
They didn't put anything. No, but they didn't put anything else in the story.
So
it was
it's like you're just homeless.
Sam Fairs, just homeless. Yeah, not
Living
like,
in a laundrette.
yeah, and then like whilst like usually you'd go down and you carry on reading, then it might be like whilst house renovations are happening.
Cool.
Do you know? But you just think like that is such clickbait that they call it.
Yeah.
Like that is like come on.
That's purely so people click on the article.
Paul went to me, you're oversharing. I went, oh, hold on a minute. I never overshare. I actually undershare. And all I was doing was posting me in the laundrette.
Yeah, which is just, yeah, a little update.
Just a little update. Yeah, I was like, you can stop, because he was like, now all these press articles are saying all this stuff. There was literally like 5 of them.
The best one was me missing.
Oh, yeah, this is funny. The other week, so you know Rosie's birthday, we stayed in Corinthia in London, and we just went to Disney store, like just done a few little bits just as a family.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind Paul had gone there the night before anyway, because I was still in LA. There was a story written online like speculating that there was like issues between Paul and I because Paul was mysteriously missing, but he wasn't. He just wasn't in my Instagram post.
Do you know what it is? Me and Xanthi, like Xanthi's my manager, we have these conversations all the time about random stories that come out of nowhere. It's lazy journalism.
But do you know what made me laugh? Paul was like, "Now come on." Paul went, "I've been here more than you've been here for Rosie's
he's like,
birthday,"
"That's a
and that was the
liberty."
truth.
Yeah, I'm missing.
And then it says that he's missing, like from her
No
birthday
way.
weekend. But,
Oh, it's just ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know
but you
what
just
though?
have to like laugh and take it.
I don't know about you, but I never really look at online press articles anymore. Like, I used to have like apps on my phone. I deleted them years ago, but I actually never ever go online. So when there's stories like online about me, I actually don't even know they're there unless someone tells me.
No, so the only person that sends me is John. So
Yeah,
John
same
will
with
send me,
Xanthi.
like, who's my agent. He'll send me the screenshot or like a link, and I'm exactly the same. I won't ever see it. And Paul only watches sport online, so he wouldn't see any showbiz.
But also
gossip.
as well, see, Greg would. Greg loves the old online news apps. Xanthi or Greg would screenshot me and send me stuff.
Yeah,
but,
and send it.
I actually, like, obviously sometimes, you know, it's stuff you might have done press for a job or whatever. Like if, for example, the show's on at the minute, so there might be articles out.
Yeah.
But I don't really take much notice of it because half the time it's a load of BS.
No, honestly, these headlines.
I just don't even
laughing. I was like, "That's
don't even. It goes over
homeless,
my head."
So I'm homeless and Paul's mysteriously missing. So I'm single.
You're homeless and single. But that's the
But no,
narrative,
it's so
isn't it?
misleading. Yeah, that is.
So
yeah.
misleading.
But this is funny, but sometimes I just think sometimes people just don't really warm to Paul, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, because it's funny, I posted last night our pyjama. We got family Christmas pyjamas that are in Tesco, and I done like a carousel.
A carousel or carousel?
Carousel? Was it the same
Carousel.
thing?
Carousel. Are you thinking of parasol?
I thought it was a carousel.
A carousel.
Am I
A
saying it
carousel
wrong?
of photos.
Is it a carousel or a carousel?
I'm so terrible with posting. I've been terrible with posting for like 2 years now. Like, you know, like I've got so many good things on my phone I need to share anyway. I've got a really like funny video and photo of Greg in your PJs. I need to post it. Look, ready? Can you see? If I show you
Yeah.
this, can you see it? All right. He's actually full blown.
They look
modelling.
good.
They do. I'll post it.
Right, listen to this. So, actually, I didn't tell you this, Paul. So, last night I posted a carousel of pictures over the last month because I hadn't done any social media actually on them, and I probably should have
So
done
much
it.
effort, social media.
Can you hear him piping?
I love
Listen.
Paul chirping in the background.
I know.
I'm really enjoying it.
Years.
Paul hasn't posted for nearly a year, I don't think. There's no point. I said, just give me your Instagram handle and I can just use it for one of our businesses.
Yeah.
Change the name. Yeah, anyway, so I was just scrolling through, just going back to like some people out to get Paul again. Paul, they said, I wish Paul would put the pyjamas on, but Paul's in 3 of the pictures in the pyjamas.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
He's in them more than I'm in them. So I'm in one picture. He's
I
in
think-
3 of the 10 images in the 90s Adventures pyjamas, and someone's gone, oh, it'd be nice if Paul would put them on or something like that.
But you know what it is? I think sometimes people do it for a reaction.
I think they do it for reaction. I just left it there, and actually, like, people have wrote saying, like, oh my gosh, like, what are you even talking about? He's in the pyjamas in every picture. Like, you can see the prints, and it's just funny. But I just
God.
left it because I thought that's quite fun. It's quite amusing.
Yeah.
But Paul did imagine if I started reacting.
Yeah.
Imagine we started just going.
No, but you know, sometimes Greg does that. I'm like, why?
Billie says
Why?
sometimes Greg actually does do that.
I
Does it?
don't. I never ever
It's
really.
I see it, so I don't.
So your hair looks
Yeah.
better. Oh, you've just squished it up at the top.
That's right.
But Billie, it was so funny. So, don't you think they always look different, boys, when they get their hair cut, like the first day?
Yeah, like Buzz,
no.
Lightyear.
No.
Pre-haircut, I look like a judge.
So
Neapolitan.
pre-haircut, he looked like is it Napoleon. Did you say
Napoleon,
Napoleon? And then so it was like really long at the sides and like curly and fizzy,
Puffy.
puffy.
Fizzy.
And then he's got his hair cut, and then I came home, but I didn't take any notice because you know you're sort of sometimes busy after the school run. And then at one
No,
point,
you've got to go through the scenario. I'd had a haircut. I got fish and chips. I sat on the floor in my work clothes.
we don't need to know that.
Yeah, because you're sticking my stuff out.
Right. And then so then I was sitting with and then we was chatting. So I got back that evening. I was sort of looking at him, and I just sort of started laughing. And we went, "What are you laughing at?" But then he got really, he got a little bit a bit offended, like, "You're just looking at me laughing." And I said, "No." I was like, "Have you had a blow dry?" Right, you know those like really small round brushes.
Yes,
like the
I can
boys'
picture it now.
ones.
Yeah, yeah.
He had a bouffon. It was like an actual blow dry.
So did he have a blow
Like an
dry?
80s footballer.
He's like an 80s footballer. He did. No, and I went, did they use that small like brush?
Yeah.
And he went, yeah, they did. And I knew it because it was all like puffy and like sweepy. and-
Swoopy.
Oh, it was very
That
funny.
is so funny. You need to get a
But anyway,
photo.
You're single and homeless.
Was he like a poodle? Yeah, you're
Just
single
called
and
me
homeless.
and homeless. Yeah, it was.
Right, I've got to go. Tell Billie I'll collect that mattress today, yeah? I'll ring her.
Oh, sorry. Paul's going to collect the mattress today for you.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. Oh yeah, I can see
Right,
it.
no,
now.
sorry about that. Just to give a little bit of context on this mattress, where I was homeless, I had
She was
some
living
Black
on a
Friday-
mattress in my bedroom, my spare room.
Yeah. No, I had some Black Friday content to shoot for Emma Sleep, and so I had to bring my whole mattress all the way from Surrey to Brentwood to shoot. But Paul's going to come and collect it. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
So yeah, right. What else has been going on?
So many people have asked what happened to the Airbnb.
Oh gosh. Well, I don't know if I explained that. So basically, what happened was where we went to Dubai for a couple of weeks. I was speaking to the lady back and forth, back and forth. She could give me the little cottage in Cobham for 2 weeks, and I was like, perfect. So I'll come home, come here, move straight into the cottage. At least it's like on the high street, it's close to the school. Anyway, I was coming up close to the end of the holiday, and I was messaging her back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and her circumstances changed, and the people that she was having in her cottage at Christmas were then coming sooner, and then that was it. There was nothing else to do. To stay. There's no Airbnbs in our area near the school. Honestly, it's been really I'm not just saying that. It's been really hard because I would much have preferred to be in like a little Airbnb flat cottage or whatever. At least I would have had a washing machine, like somewhere to go every
wouldn't
night.
have been
We've
homeless.
been literally, and we've been here, there, and everywhere. Let me tell you how it started. So we've done obviously Dubai, which was lovely, 2 weeks holiday. Come home, straight into the Hilton Cobham, which by the way is, as what you could imagine, basic. A little bit stinky, but clean sheets and a shower, so you can't really complain. Then I went to LA, and then we came back for Rosie's birthday, so we had like a couple nights in the Corinthia, again, lovely, very luxury. Back to the Hilton for almost 2 weeks. Coming towards the end of the Hilton, I went to Paul, I'm sorry, Paul, I can't do another night in the Hilton. Like, we need to, can we go somewhere else? A little bit of luxury. Anyways, we done the last week in Beaverbrook near us, which was lovely, and we had like a little cottage. And obviously they've got swimming, they've got the ice skating and stuff.
Was it Christmassy there?
Yeah, they've got all their trees up. They've got the ice rink up. Obviously it's lovely, but we couldn't have done that for the whole 5 weeks because it just would have been too much. But we've done the last Monday to Friday there, which was like lovely. But now back home, I just can't. No matter what hotel, no matter how lovely the hotel is nothing beats being at home. Billie, doesn't it feel like Christmas is coming around so quickly this year?
It really does. And I'm already thinking about the Christmas shopping.
So am I. And actually, I want to get really organised this year because I've already got the kids some catalogues to start circling some bits that they want. I just want to get ahead of the game this year.
Do you know what I've done? I've in my notes on my phone, I've put the kids' names and on a note so that if sometimes you think of things like you might see something, you think, oh, they'll like that. So I thought I could just quickly put it on the notes.
Such a good idea. So what do you think makes the best gift for kids?
I think it's always better to get presents that they will genuinely use, and I'm always looking for ones that the kids will love for years.
I completely agree, and that's why the Tony box is a fantastic gift. It's made by Tonys, who are sponsoring this podcast.
We love the Tony box in our house. The kids use it every day, and I think it's such a good gift for a family because it lasts for years.
So for anyone that doesn't know, the Tony box is a screen-free musical story box. Kids simply put a character on top of the box and it will start telling a story or singing a song.
There are so many Tony's characters to choose from, so you can use different characters on the same Tony box as your child grows.
It's really good because it means I can gift the kids a new character every year and know that they'll love them.
And for our listeners of the Sam and Billie Show, Tony's have given us a festive treat. You can get 10% off Tony boxes and Tony box bundles with the code Sam and Billie 10.
That's 10% off Tony boxes and Tony box bundles when you visit www.tonies.com and use the code Sam and Billie 10.
Thanks again to Tony's who are sponsoring this podcast. So on Friday after school, I thought, so I bought the kids little Christmas trees to put in their rooms this year.
Oh, nice.
Because they really wanted to decorate their own trees anyway. So got everything out, got the Christmas trees out. I put the Christmas songs on. I was feeling really Christmassy. Anyway, so yeah, we put the kids trees up in their room. And I just let them decorate. I've got a big box of all decorations over the years. You know, you build on your decorations, don't you?
Of course you do. Yeah, you always buy something new.
Yeah, so there's me feeling all Christmassy and jolly. Within literally 20 minutes, it was arguing over the balls. I think a ball smashed. There was a fight with the kids. You know, you're just this is not how I planned it to be. Where's the Christmas spirit? I just think...
But it's just the same though. Every family must do it. We are exactly the same. Something always gets smashed. There's always an argument. I want that. I want this. It's just... Like, honestly, you're not the only one.
It's like, I was like, can we not just do one like activity as a family where there's not a fight? It's Nelly and Arthur, like them two, they just clash completely, you know, like they're fighting
Yeah.
all the time at the minute. But anyway, the trees went up and yeah, I'm actually starting to feel Christmassy now.
Well, I kind of was a little bit when we was at Beaverbrook because it was all trees everywhere and all lovely decorations and lights and stuff. But and the fires were on. But my house, I don't think there's going to be any Christmas decorations until the week before Christmas
Yeah,
because
well, it's one of those things. You're
it's-
renovating.
what I might do
what it
is
is.
leave it up a bit longer after Christmas. What I usually don't do, but I might just leave it up a bit longer so then the kids can enjoy it. It's just so cozy, isn't it? I love the tree
love
when it's
it.
up.
But also, you've got that time between Christmas and New Year, which I think is still Christmas. I think after New Year, you want your tree down, don't you? Like New Year's Eve, sorry.
Yeah.
After New Year's Eve, I think, tree's got to go now.
So, and also we're doing Lapland soon. That always makes me feel really Christmassy.
Oh, yeah, same. I'm really excited for that. And also, I've got Margot's birthday this Saturday. Her first birthday. I literally...
Oh, by the way, what should I get Margot?
Oh,
that's really hard because
it's so difficult. Maybe like a little something for her room or...
Yeah, I was going to say, does she need anything for her room? Yeah, Auntie, I really need a humidifier.
Shall I ask her?
Yeah.
I'll find out for you. Let me ask her. It's really hard, isn't it? I think, just, I don't know.
I'll find something.
She's not fussy.
No.
She hasn't got a list.
No.
But I honestly, I don't know if you felt like this with Edward. I think you did. I have been so emotional about Margot turning 1. Like it's like me and Greg went away during the week. We had like a little staycay.
Yeah.
And I was like laying on the bed, just like looking at all old videos of Margot, like when she was born, this and that. And I was so like tearing. Greg was like, what is wrong with you? Like, get over it now. You keep doing this. And I went, but I know it's just like the last year has been such a whirlwind. And, you know, like when you take yourself back to like how you like was feeling this time last year, like, oh, heavily pregnant. And like when she was here, like, it's like, it just, I know it's a cliche and all parents say it, but it really does just fly.
I had moments with Edward exactly the same throughout these first year. I think I'd done it a little while ago. Oh, I cried the other morning, actually. It was like a stressful morning getting out of one of the hotels and the kids were late for school and Rosie was really upset. So it made me really upset. And Paul was like, well, what are you crying for? You're not making it better. But I just felt really emotional because when they're your children, you get like kind of really, when they're upset or you know that they're not, it's not going, I don't know, it's like not their right routine, let's say. I could tell that like there was like a bit of stress in the air, if that makes sense. So going back to
especially when they're going to school.
School,
like, I always
you want
say,
them to walk in happy and you don't want them to feel like there's like stress going on just because like it's all chaotic at home, you know. But
completely.
Going back to Edward as well, I done that throughout. Especially when it was coming up to 1, I just used to find and especially as well near my period, I remember just like crying because it is really emotional. Like, and then especially if these are our last babies, that's the last time we're going to have a 1-year-old ever. And
also it's like I think it's so different saying, oh, they're 10 months, like 9 months. When they're 1, it's like, oh my God, I know they're still babies, I know that, but like I do think like it's such a big thing, and I just feel like, where's the year gone? Like I can't. It's been like it's been a mad, busy year, but anyway, I need to get over it and just enjoy the moment rather than keep like
enjoying that.
dwelling
And actually,
on the fact she's
I always
won.
think that, but I think we said it last week. But a lot has happened. If you go back through that whole year of Margot, look what she's done. Look what you've done as a family. Look what you've all achieved. Look at all the memories you've made. Like you've done a lot. So that's why it's gone so fast, because you've all had so much fun in the process.
But then there's like this part of me, that is so true what you're saying. But you know, like when you just think, like, I feel like life is really busy and hectic. Like from the minute I open my eyes to the minute I go to bed, sometimes I feel like wish I could just slow the pace of life down a little bit. I do think like over Christmas, like in the next couple of weeks when work starts to wind down a bit and stuff, and like even till like we don't start filming again now till like 3rd week of Jan. so I've got like a bit more time off. But you know, like I feel like I really just want to try and slow up a little bit and just I don't know, relax. I always feel like I'm like rushing here, rushing there. You know, like life feels really, and I've always got stuff like in my mind, like ticking away. Like what have I got to do next? What have I got to do next? You know, you think you just want to, and I think it's a lot for people this time of year. Like a lot of people are similar. Like obviously, when you think about Christmas, Christmas is actually just about meant to be about relaxing, spending time with family,
and eating
friends,
nice
loved
food.
ones,
Yeah.
celebrating. But then on the flip side of that, I feel like it also puts a lot of pressure on people, doesn't it? Like I feel under pressure at the minute, like trying to organise certain things, trying to get presents, trying to do this, trying to work, look after the kids, plan Christmassy things. Like it's sometimes it builds up a bit, doesn't it?
No, it does, and I feel like most people will like understand that and can relate to it, because I'm even thinking now, oh, my oven's not coming until January, by the way.
Oh,
So you know, last week we spoke and I said it's coming second week of December. Nope. Apparently, it's like
dear.
been held up because it's
Can
coming.
you get a temporary oven?
Well,
for
I actually
now?
spoke to. Yeah, I'm speaking. I spoke to them on Friday and I said, "Is there anything you can do?" Obviously, given
That's
the
a bit
fact-
too long to not have an oven.
Yeah, I was like, it's Christmas.
You can't.
Not that they
You
care,
need
but
to have
I was
something.
planning on
You
doing
just
a
need
Christmas
something that you
dinner.
can almost. If I was you, I would 1,000,000% just buy something temporary, like to fit in, plug in, and use that because they're
Yeah,
saying
because
second
they're
week of
saying
Jan.
January. When in January? What if it's the end of
No.
January? That's like another
See, this is.
2 months.
I hate to be one of these people, like from experience, but honestly, like I think I said to you before, I'm still waiting for bedside tables. They were ordered like 6 months ago. Like honestly,
yeah.
things just
And
when
an oven's
things are
really
coming
important.
from overseas.
Even
It's
last night,
like-
I had to like run to the local Italian that we like. Just like, but the money that we're spending on like food and
Yeah, it's not
the
practical,
driving
it's
back
not
and
convenient.
forth. Sorry, it's not even really about the money. But you know, you just think like, last night, I'm literally about to put my pajamas on, and then the kids are like, well, what are we going to have? And I'm looking on Deliveroo and I'm like, it's just shit. Like, I don't want to give them like bad food. So I drove to the Italian and they made me a bolognese for the kids. Like, at least I know that it was like a decent one. But do you know, you just like, I
But
can't
you
do this
can't
till
do
the end of
that every
Jan.
night.
No, I can't
No
do that every
way.
night. I ordered my hob. That's coming today. So I ordered a double electric hob. So at least I can make steak and do like pull like a little burger. Like I can do things like that. Obviously boil up pasta and things. But I do need like an actual oven, really, for certain
You
things.
need to be able to like put things, yeah, like
Wonder
even
if I
like
can
a
get
chicken.
portable oven. That'd be good as well. Like if you ever need, if you're cooking for multiple people.
Loads of people. Here, look. Even like this, look, freestanding electric oven. That's what I just Googled for you. Freestanding electric oven.
Yeah, because it looks a bit like a microwave, but it's actually an oven. That's what I need. That Lakeland one looks quite good because it looks quite big. I think I could fit like a chicken in there or something, you know?
Yeah, I think, and also, I know you're going to have to spend on like a temporary oven, but then think of all the money you're going to save on
honestly,
takeaways.
the amount of money I spend, because it's so expensive as well. I'm sorry.
Of course it is.
Like last night's
it's
dinner.
probably like to feed a family of like 5. It's what is it, 50, 60 quid every time?
Well, last night, I got them Italian, 40 quid. And then Paul got a curry, which I didn't fancy eating because I ate the scraps of the kids, which was lovely. I ate theirs.
Of course.
And he got his curry probably like 30 quid. So that's like £70 for one meal last night.
No, you can't do that every night.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
There's an oven
crazy.
here that I could just purchase right. I'm going to get it after the pod.
You need to do that. Will be a game changer. Then at least you can actually put a chicken in the oven.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You know, do that sort of thing.
Yeah. Right. So, do you know what actually was quite funny? So, you know, we was chatting last week about the nativity plays and roles that people played, and you know, we was chatting about ours and stuff. We had quite a lot of our listeners write in, and it's really funny. So, we'll read some out. So Caitlin said, I was the door. I had to creak open for Mary, Joseph and the donkey.
That is so funny. A door. What?
No, you know when you've got a big, you know you've got a big classroom and you've got to give everyone a role in the nativity play.
I'm the door, Mum.
It's really funny. Ross said, I was the Christmas turkey and had to be wheeled in on the school dinner tray.
That's one you'll never forget. That's brilliant.
My daughter was cloud number 3 in her nativity.
Aww.
Oh, don't. We did the Jungle Book as our play, and I was a black bird. I had to stand on stage flapping about, dressed in a black min bag. It's really funny.
Oh,
Vanessa
so
said,
funny.
I was the back end of the donkey one year, never made it as the angel.
Oh, that's the thing. When you're a little girl in school, I remember you always want to be an angel, don't you? But then you might have to be like a shepherd or a innkeeper. Arthur was actually practicing his words in the car yesterday. I went, come on, practice your nativity lines. And he went to me, I didn't get it first of all. So he's saying the lines, saying, I was like, come on, bit more acting, bit more, put some effort in. I was thinking, if you've got like 3 lines, I want you to stand out.
Really stand out.
Pushy mom. Anyway, so he's doing them and he went, I've got to do them sarcastic, right? I went, what? He was like, I've got to do them sarcastic, right?
Sarcastic,
I went, oh, you've got to say them in a sarcastic way. He was going sarcastic. And I went,
oh, bless him.
Right, okay. This changes the dynamic of the sentences, right?
Yeah.
Because it was like, it's something like, oh, let me just get my magic wand and magic him into thin air. That's one of the things. And I went, I get it now. So it's got to be,
like,
let me just get my magic wand and magic it into thin air. And I was like, then he...
You should say, really I used to do drama in A levels.
Yes. I've told them this a few times. Yeah. I was like, I got an A star.
That's really funny. I bet they're like, all right.
But
Mum.
Anyway, I was really laughing.
Okay, so that's good. So he's got his lines all off to. I've seen Rosie and Paul have only got a line each as well. Remember we was talking about it because Rosie was the angel last year, but this year she's back to a normal role. She's got 1 line I've seen.
She's stepped down.
She lets someone else have a chance.
Have a role.
Yeah. So one more 3 made me laugh. Sorry, Holly said I played the wind. So she must have been like, just like the wind in the play. Oh, it's really funny.
Oh.
Right, okay, so Emma, can you read?
No, you do it.
Right, girls, I need help putting to bed an argument between me and my boyfriend. For my birthday, he got me a romantic holiday to Paris and around Christmas. Nice. But 2 weeks before we go, he's just asked me to pay half the cost of the hotel. I'm really annoyed because it's not cheap and it was supposed to be a present. If I knew I was paying, I'd rather stay in a cheaper place. Now he's saying I'm being ungrateful. Am I being ungrateful?
What?
If he gifted me a holiday and then asked for over 500 towards it, no. You don't buy somebody a present and then later on tell them that they need to pay half towards the present.
By the way, I need half the money.
Like that. This is going to be a really short dilemma answer. No. He bought you that gift. You don't then later on towards the trip say, actually, you need to give me 500 quid. No.
I can't believe the cheek of that though. I would actually
that's really bad.
I'm sorry.
No, you don't
really
do that.
Bad. I'd just say straight no. Look, if we can't, if you can't afford to do the holiday anymore, let's cancel it.
Yeah, but also as well,
if she doesn't want to pay the 500,
but then don't you think that starts making you feel a little bit like, oh, why would you do that? Like I would start thinking like, what, like. Why would you do that?
I would question. Yeah. I would definitely question.
Yeah.
The
longevity of the relationship.
Yeah. Because I'm sorry, you don't buy someone a gift and then basically ask for half the money. Come on.
No.
That's basic, manners.
They're obviously adults.
He's
obviously an adult because he's obviously working and can afford to book this trip. And then, anyway, yeah. No, next dilemma.
I think.
My best friend. Sorry, I didn't see. What did you do? Do it again. Oh, she's getting her elbow. Yeah, she's. My best friend is getting married next year, and I get to be a bridesmaid. There are 5 of us in total, and to save some money for their honeymoon, they've asked us to pay for our own bridesmaids' dresses instead of getting them a wedding present. What? This is really bad. I don't mind because she's my best friend and I do anything for her, but the other 4 girls are annoyed because I'm her best friend. They want me to tell her they're unhappy. Should I tell her and add stress to her big day or tell the bridesmaids they are being a bit dramatic? I think that's really odd. Like, I do think...
So do I.
You don't ask someone to be a bridesmaid for your wedding and then they pay for their own dresses.
And if you can't afford, right, to pay for their dresses, I
You
just
don't have
think just have,
bridesmaids.
you know, your one. Just
Yeah.
because that's how I would look at it. I would not expect, you know, a bridesmaid to be my bridesmaid and help, like, you know, on the day and organise, you know, hen do's and whatever else, if I couldn't afford to just buy their dress. Because also it sets a bit of a bad tone. Not bad, I don't mean it's bad, but
Well, it does, because they're all
like,
talking about her.
it'd
They're
be
all thinking
such a-
this is weird.
well, yeah.
Like, so
That's
it
what I'm saying.
is
It
in a
set a bit
way.
of a negative tone. But really, it's so different if, like, the bride said, look, girls, I would absolutely love for you all to be my bridesmaids, but I'm in a
Just
position,
can't afford
you
it,
know, I
yeah.
can't really afford to, just can't afford it. And then maybe as the group of girls, they would say, do you know what? We're more than happy to contribute or help pay for our own dress. Like, but come on. Nah.
No.
Sorry.
It's-
I
yeah,
think
you just-
in answer to the dilemma, I think maybe just be honest with the bride and
I
just
think
say,
she
look, I think they're a
needs-
bit put out
Yeah.
about paying for the dresses. Is there any way you can, like, maybe offer to do it? Or, well, the thing is, she's asked them now, so it's a bit like, it's an awkward one, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying. So it's like the damage is already done. So it's like,
Yeah.
if you want to be the bride, obviously they're all going to still want to be a bridesmaid. They're just going to have to go and get their own dresses now. But then it's just not proper, is it? It's not what you do.
I don't think it's the right thing to do. No,
Mm.
I agree.
Okay, right. So ask us anything. How do you make your coconut latte? Well,
Oh.
is this the normal latte or the matcha coconut? I'm guessing matcha, because otherwise it's just coconut
do you know,
milk.
I've never had matcha. I've never ever tried matcha.
I made you one at my house before.
No, you made me a coconut latte, and since then I have
Ah.
coconut lattes.
It's hard because you want to make sure you're getting the decent coconut milk, but the best frothy way to make it is with the barista coconut milk. It's just got more sugar in it, that's all. But it is nice. So just do how you usually heat up your milk, but with coconut milk. But if they're talking about the matcha, a matcha latte is, for me, so much nicer with coconut milk than with normal cow's milk. Or because oat and almond is
Is it
like really
Alpro,
sugary.
the barista coconut milk? That's the one, isn't it? That's what I use. Is that the brand? It's in like a blue and white.
Yeah, it is. And
carton.
make sure it says barista, and when you
Oh,
froth
it's
that
so
up,
nice.
it
I'm going to
is-
make one after this, actually.
Well, I haven't got any. I can't. Oh yeah, so that's another thing we're having to do. So I've got a box with a lid on, so no animal gets in it. So all stuff that would be for the fridge, I've put outside the house because it's cold enough.
Well, you haven't got a fridge?
No. Fridge is
What?
actually. You know what? The fridge is meant to be coming on Friday. No, so we haven't got
Well,
a
that's
fridge. But like
good.
things like milk, you know, like ham, cheese, yogurt.
Yeah, where it's so cold.
Where it's cold, I've just been putting it out the front door. So like,
you know, you can get them. Well, they'd be no good. Actually, you wouldn't get anything in them.
no, I've got
I
one.
bought Nelly once for a bedroom.
Got one.
the
It's
little mini
tiny. You
fridges.
wouldn't even get
Yeah.
one bottle of milk.
You
in
could just
there.
like get a lip gloss in it.
Yeah, I've got one of those now for
Packet of buttons.
makeup or skincare. But anyway, so I can't make coffee. I can make a tea, but I can't have coffee. So after this, I have actually got to go to the shops because I've run out of baby wipes and nappies, which is just disastrous. So I'm gonna go and buy a coffee because I
Nice.
can't
Treat
have
yourself
one.
to a
Yeah,
nice
I can't make one at
coffee.
home. Right, okay. Do you want to do us? So we've done that one. Okay, so we need more Susie stories. I love her. What's your funniest memory with Susie? Oh gosh, there's so many.
Oh, so many. That's real, like, putting on the spot, isn't it?
There's a putting on the spot.
okay.
Maybe we should get Mum on before Christmas.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Let's get Susie on before Christmas, and we can do.
Definitely,
Send us
we can
in.
reminisce.
We'll do an Ask Us Anything for Susie, and we will get all the questions ready and do like a nice Christmas episode with Mum. I don't know, but there's just so many memories. I think like Mum, when we were growing up, always used to like doing pranks, didn't she? She was quite a prankster towards Dad. Like, do you remember that
Yeah.
time we was on Dad's friend's boat? And
Oh,
Mum
that was
said,
brilliant.
I'm going to hide under this blanket.
Hide it under the dinghy.
And you have to pretend that I've gone overboard.
yeah, maybe we had to do the scream.
But also it was quite choppy. And then obviously Bob's
and it was believable.
believable because it was really choppy. But Dad's really good friend Bob, who owned the boat, who was also like driving the boat, they get like really like rules on a boat can be quite strict.
Yeah.
Can't
Oh,
they?
yes. You have to stick by the captain's
The
rules.
captain, yeah. So anyway, we done this prank and Dad and Bob were absolutely furious, wasn't they, Billie?
Yeah,
Because they
when,
really.
Then Mum popped up. So me and Mum went, oh, Dad, Bob, Mum's gone overboard, and obviously she's hiding under like a little rubber dinghy boat.
thing, yeah.
And then like we let the panic set in, didn't we, for a couple of minutes?
so
they stopped the
bad.
boat, and then all of a sudden Mum went, only me, and
Yeah,
like popped
so
out from behind
bad.
the boat, and we thought it was hilarious, but it basically backfired a little bit on us.
It did.
It?
And then I think we went back, didn't we? It was like day over. But you know what? That kind of thing I know Paul would not find funny, because he would be like, he would not find that funny, because it's like dangerous. Like, and he would genuinely believe it and then worry. Like, that wouldn't be his kind of prank at all.
Humour.
Oh my God. But Mum done a few things. Like, I think we might have told this one before, when Mum made a joke up and said that she could fly. And Dad went,
Yeah,
oh, you've lost
like-
your marbles. And me and
She's
you were
like,
really
"Look."
laughing. Like, go on then. She was going, look, I can actually fly. And then she was jumping off of the, it sounded like she was gone a bit mad, but cuckoo. She was jumping off of the coffee table in the dining room and like flapping her arms, wasn't she? Me and Billie were like, you're just jumping off the table. Dad went, what are you doing? But it was going on for about 5 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah. Really, that is a bit nuts.
Do you know what it is as well? Like, mum obviously was a stay-at-home mum when we was kids, and maybe some of the days got to her when we were at school all day.
Yeah, what can I do this afternoon?
Yeah, how can
To
I get
wind
them
them
when
up.
they get back home? Yeah, so that made me laugh. But no,
hilarious.
she's always up to something, isn't she? She's always doing
Crazy
pranks
Susie.
and crazy Susie. All right, okay, we'll do one more. And I think that's all we've got time for today. So, when you're filming a TV show, do you make friends with your camera crew? Is it ever awkward around them? I can't even pee with someone in my house.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they
When
become part of the family.
You have to, I think it's so important, you have to get on with your crew, don't you? Because
Yeah.
the only way they're going to get the best of you and your family is by literally opening your front door every day, and they are part
Yeah.
of the furniture, isn't it? And they're
Yeah,
become part
absolutely.
of your family when you're filming. Like
Yeah.
for us, like our crew at the minute, Nicola and Jess, we love them. Like, we get on so well with them, and like they're just really lovely and easy to have around. And I do think, like, I say to them, like, at the beginning of every series as well, I'm like, guys, like, help yourselves to anything: tea, coffee, biscuits, food, like, you have to make, I
Yeah.
mean, that's just me personally. I love to make them feel welcome, because at the end of the day, they're in your house working with you, and you want them to feel at home as well.
Yeah, exactly. And don't get me wrong, there's been
it's
times
so
in the past when
important.
I filmed and I haven't gelled as well with the film crew, because maybe they've worked on other shows and not a show particularly like ours, where it is our real life. It is children involved. There are babies involved. There's like emotions.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
like to work on a show like what Billie's doing, what we used to do, you genuinely do have to take a step back
Yeah.
and think, right, this is actually a family with small children, busy lifestyles, and you have to like know how to kind of like just kind of fit in. Some of film crew
Oh, we've
absolutely
had
get
to-
it, and some just don't
Yeah.
get it, and it's not because
Don't
they're
get
not good
it.
people. They just don't get it, and it's not working. Like, and that's
We've
fine.
had to halfway through a series before say, like, really, I've had to speak to like top,
yeah,
of
yeah.
the,
Same.
and
Exactly
say,
same.
look, it's not working.
Yeah, same.
They've got to go.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, you don't want it to be like that, but the producer or the crew, they can feel it, you can feel it, the kids feel it, and
Yeah.
it doesn't work for anyone. So I've been in that position where and I know you have as well, Matt, where you've had to say, look, this is not working. We
Yeah.
can't carry on like this. And the thing is, it's so awkward, and it's horrible for everyone. Not horrible, it's awkward, but it's work at the end of the day. But also, you're only going to get the best out of.
And I also
you
think
know.
for the film crew as well, like if it's just not working for them, then they're better off spending their
That's
time
what I'm
working on
saying.
something else.
Yeah, they don't like it either, and
No.
they're not getting what they need to get from like a day's filming. So it's like you do like that's one thing actually I feel I've always been quite good at. Like, I'm very like, if I think it's not working, I'd be honest about it, because
Don't want to waste anyone's time.
that is and also it's your home and your children and your family. You have to make everyone has to feel
Absolutely.
comfortable.
One Hannah. So what are you up to for the rest of the day?
Hannah. So today I'm really excited because
Ooh.
my main
good.
Christmas tree is going up in the
Ooh.
kitchen.
Nice.
I need to go and just running around and stuff, go and get wrapping paper for Margot's birthday.
So her birthday's on Saturday, and
bits-
I'm going to see you on Sunday.
Yes, Sunday.
Oh,
Yeah,
exciting.
so excited.
I'm going to have to go away now and have a think of what to get Margot. I think I've got an idea of what I think I'm going to get her. I'm not sure if she's going to love it right now, but she might do as she gets older.
Yeah, honestly, just please don't stress. It's not,
Wait, we're
she's
not doing Christmas
fussy.
presents on Sunday, are we?
No,
I
I'll
was gonna
give
say
you
I'm
yours.
not ready.
And I'm going to see you before that.
Yeah. Before you go
I was hoping
away,
to get
yeah?
all of
'Cause we need
yours by Sunday, but I don't know. A couple something I've ordered for Rosie's not coming for another week, and so I'll just give you yours nearer the time.
Oh gosh, please! I've not got one present. So actually, I've got your present.
No, don't.
Did you get? I've got your others.
Oh,
I've got your other trainers here.
yeah. So I've got one. Oh my god, I need to sort that out with you as well.
Yes, fine. I'll bring
Sorry,
them
I'll do
with
that right
me.
after this.
I'll bring them with me. But did you want the? Did you
Purple.
Did you want the purple? Do you want to return them?
Yeah, I'm going to keep them. For
Sorry,
summer.
basically,
Yes.
I found some trainers that are so comfy, and I've got Billie and Mum them for Christmas. But Billie's also got two colours, black and purple. But I needed to know if I wanted to send the purple back. But you want to keep them?
Yep. Unless I need to sort that out with you.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for
Okey-dokes.
listening. Have a lovely day. Happy decorating. I'm very
Thank
jealous. I'm off to get my coffee, go food
I
shopping,
know.
and then do some admin. But I will see you. Am I seeing you Thursday?
Yeah, see you Thursday.
See you Thursday. Love you lots.
Okay, love
Bye.
you. Bye.